Hi Amari, this is Brittany. I'm here on your Home Advisor page, and I'm just going to show you a couple of tips and tricks today. So the first thing I notice is that you have a lot of experience. You've been in this hardwood floor business for 17 years, and you also have your phone number, address, and website link, and the hours as well, which is also really helpful for customers. I also notice you have a brief description down here along with the cities you serve, which is also really great, and the services you offer for hardwood floors, wood flooring repair, and wood flooring refinish. As some of these services that you offer. So on the bottom of your page, I see that there is only one photo, and I'm not sure if you have more than that or if these are just not showing up for me, but to get the most out of your profile, I would suggest filling out all sections on your Home Advisor page, adding in more photos of your work, because it deserves to be seen, right? And also adding a lot more detail in the description of your business up here. So with your experience, you seem really skilled, but adding in a better description and more photos would not only catch the eyes of potential customers, but would make you more credible and trustworthy and more likely to receive work. So your business definitely deserves that attention. So when I clicked on your website, it comes up with this error here, and this is what your customers will see when they also open up that link. And I don't want to get too technical, but what this error indicates is simply that this page does not exist, it has been moved, or it has been deleted. So I'm sure you would like to get more work, and so at this point you're probably asking how, so I'd like to show you some things that you can do. So on your Home Advisor page, I notice your location is in Sandy Springs, Georgia, and I know you serve more than that area around Atlanta, but just for this purpose, I went ahead and Googled hardwood flooring contractor in Sandy Springs, Georgia. And the first thing that shows up, we see these Google Guarantee ads at the top here. And these show up in specific cities for searches and are relatively easy to set up. They require a background check, and they generally have a high conversion rate of about 40 to 60%. So moving down after those Google Guarantee local ads, we have something called a Google Map Pack right here. And the top 3 businesses listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find. They are listed right away. So the way that you can get yourself positioned in the top 3 here is with 3 steps. Number 1, create a Google business profile. Number 2, fill that out as much as possible with your name of your business, description of your services, your hours, and your website, and you want to fill everything out as much as you can. And step 3, you want to put your name, address, and phone number into as many directories as possible, not just the one that you're on now, Home Advisor, but also you want to add it into Yelp if you haven't already, Yellow Pages, any of those directories. So if you follow these 3 steps, it will really help you to get yourself into these top 3 of the Google Map Pack, and people will be able to find you. So next, after the Google Map Pack, below we have here called organic search results. So the same things apply. You want to be on the front page of Google, and ideally within these top 3 positions up here. So consumers will generally search for a business within these organic search results 60 to 70% of the time. So this is definitely the best way to get the most customers, where you can also expect a high return. Now, I was looking for a local company, and there are quite a few directories here, which is completely normal. I see Angie's List, for example, but the first company that pops up in the top spot of the organic search is David's Hardwood Flooring. So real quick, I would like to show you what your competition, David's Hardwood Flooring, is doing and how you can beat them. So first, I want to talk to you about their website and what they're doing and how they were able to get themselves listed as one of the top local companies for your area. So the first thing I notice is their content. They have words like professional hardwood floor installation in Sandy Springs, which is great. And they also have hardwood flooring Sandy Springs in their name as well. And these are some of the words that someone might search on Google that needs these services. It's really important that these keywords contain the areas that you serve, since that is what they're trying to show up for. And now I noticed that there's not really a whole lot of keywords on their homepage, which helps pages rank. And I'll cover more of that in a bit, but I just wanted to show you a couple of pointers that you can do yourself today to help beat them. So the first thing you want to do is build a website to have about 1,500 words on the home page and with location and service specific keywords like the ones I just mentioned a little bit ago. And Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words. They have crawlers that are reading through this content, and they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. So the more content you have, the more of an expert you're going to look like. It looks like your competition only has about 550 words here, so that would be super easy to beat. I also wanted to show you what they're doing to get their website ranking. So this is a page program I use to research websites called Eris. I went ahead and put them in here so we can evaluate how they are doing. Here I want to go over the DR rating, and this rating is really important for where you fall within the Google search result. The DR rating is essentially a power rating. Not shown here is the UR rating, which is essentially a Google Trust rating. And these ratings are generally raised by a thing called a backlink, which is essentially anywhere you find one website linking to another. Think of it kind of like a popularity contest. And they're also raised with citations, which are mentions of your business's name, your address and phone number on a website, like a directory that isn't your own. So essentially, how many places do you have your information? So your competition only has 22 backlinks, and they currently are showing they have a pretty good DR or power rating. And even though they don't have a lot of backlinks, the quality of these links linking back to their website is really high. So that's why they have a pretty good DR rating. So to get you to beat them, you'll need to not only match their same number of backlinks, but I would also suggest a few hundred more, probably around 300 or so. Lastly, or most importantly, I wanted to show you the organic keywords here. These are the keywords within the content we were talking about before. So upon inspection, I noticed they have a bunch of keywords throughout their website. We see 790, about approximately, keywords that they're ranking on. And they're also ranking these on some of their subpages as well. But they aren't ranking really high for a lot of these words. And I'd like to go over a few examples of kind of what that looks like. So we have first, we're finishing Hardwood Floors Atlanta, which gets searched 350 times per month. And their site is currently ranking in the 5th position for that on the organic search results. Looking at the next one that applies to you, Hardwood Floor Refinishing Atlanta, that has been searched 300 times per month, and their site ranking and that keyword is number 5. Again, we also have Atlanta Hardwood Floor Refinishing, which is searched 350 times per month, and their website is on position 6 for that. Now all of these are keywords, although they are very similar. Google sees all of them as separate, and not all keywords are created equal. So going further, I was looking down and we have a bunch more, like Hardwood Floor Repair Atlanta, Hardwood Floor Repairs Atlanta with an S, Floor Installation Atlanta, Hardwood Floor Installation Atlanta, Hardwood Floor Refinishing Atlanta, Georgia, and there are many, many more pages with their keywords that they have. But adding up the search volume for Hardwood Floor Refinishing, Repair and Installation, and the Sandy Springs and Atlanta area on these keywords alone, just on this first page, I counted there's approximately at least 2,200 people who actually Google these terms relevant to you per month, which is a lot of people. So you can see why it would be really important to rank for these keywords. So if you're ranking in the top 3 of organic search results in Google, there's at least 2,200 people who could find your website. And I don't know about you, but if I had 2,200 people looking for me each month, I would be really excited about that. So essentially, the more people who find your website, the more people are going to click and call, and the more people you're going to be able to do business with. So you can see why you would want to rank for some of these keywords. So I just wanted to show this to you and to provide you some valuable educational content on how you can strengthen your online presence. And I hope this was helpful. And whether or not you liked it, I would really appreciate some feedback. My contact information is in my email signature. I really appreciate the opportunity that I was able to serve you today, Amari, and hopefully get you some help. And I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I hope you have a great day.